Hey guys, I'm Gene Delasala, president of Audioholics, and today I would like to cover something small and compact. Now I know what you guys are thinking. When does Audioholics review small products? In fact, we're always covering large towers, giant subwoofers, big honking amplifiers. But you know what? The portable market, Bluetooth market, speaker market, it's huge, and we need to be covering more of those products. So when our friends at RBH phoned me and told me that they have a portable Bluetooth speaker, their very first product, I was intrigued to check it out. And let me tell you, when this showed up in the mail, I looked at this and I was thinking, this is a very common form factor I've seen before. And in fact, I have seen it before, especially when I've been in yoga classes or I went to the stores like Best Buy or any of the department stores. Bose has a product that looks very similar to this. It's called the SoundLink Mini 2, and it retails for about 180 bucks. So I'm very familiar with how that speaker sounds. And for what it is, given its size, I mean, I guess it's a utility. It does what it needs to do, but I've never really been blown away by it. So when I saw this, I was thinking to myself, oh man, it's going to be like another product like Bose. Okay, well, I'll check it out because we like the guys at RBH. We know they have good products. But let me tell you something, when I turned this thing on, I was pretty blown away. This has some significant sound for its size. But before I get into that, let me tell you what guts are inside of this that's responsible for that sound. So going over some of the specs, the first thing you'll notice is if you look really close into this, there's 3 drivers here. The 2 on the opposite ends are configured in stereo. They're about 45 millimeters. And then the driver in the middle, it's actually part of their patent pending design. It's a bass radiator, 75 millimeter about in size. And it's not an active driver, it's a bass radiator. So it actually works on sympathetic vibrations from the other drivers. And what this does is it allows the product to produce lower bass, deeper bass than would ordinarily happen just from the 2 drivers, especially in an enclosure of this size. And it does work, guys, but in order for this to work, you need to have some good power behind it. Now, RBH claims that this has 10 watts times 2, which would be 20 watts. How the heck are they getting 20 watts on a little battery-powered speaker like this? Well, they have 2 3.7 lithium-ion batteries, and I talked to them. I go, what amplifier are you using? And they told me they're using a very high-end Class D from Texas Instruments. And I looked up the data sheet, and I actually have to read you the part number because I can't remember it by name. It's the TPA 3118D2 stereo amplifier, and it's capable of delivering 100 watts if you have a big enough power supply of 21 volts into a 2 ohm load. Now obviously they're not using it to that capacity, but the fact that they're using such a hefty amp in a portable device like this is freaking impressive if you ask me. And when I talked to the guys at RBH about how they came up with this power rating, they told me they ran 9.36 volts at 100 hertz across the 8 ohm driver. So that gives you about 11 watts. Now it's not a continuous signal, but it doesn't really matter. The fact that they're getting this much juice out of a speaker, and you'll see when I turn this thing on, it plays loud. And not only does it play loud, but it plays clean. And let me give you a little bit more on the rundown on the specs. So it has Bluetooth 4.0. So and Bluetooth 4.0 is one of the latest protocols. It's got a distance of about 30 to 35 feet, and I've verified this. I've left this in my office playing music, and I walked out with my phone, and I have a huge room here, and I had a really good signal. The only time I saw the signal drop or there was an intermittency is initially when I got this product, it wasn't fully charged. So when the battery runs low, your Bluetooth connection can get a little flaky. Now, RBH claims it has an 8-hour charge time, which is pretty long to charge it, but I think that's when you do it through USB through your PC. It comes with the USB cable, but if you have a dongle for your phone, a wall wart that you could plug into your outlet, I think it charges a lot quicker because it didn't seem like it took 8 hours to get a full charge to me. And it has a play time of 5 to 6 hours. I've never played it continuously for 5 to 6 hours, but I was playing this for about 2 weeks. You know, while I was running around in my office, or I was working out at my gym, or I was laying around in the backyard just lounging, supposedly doing yard work. I never ran out of battery power. It seemed like I could trust what they're saying about the 5 to 6 hour charge time or duration of play time. And not only does it do Bluetooth 4.0, but it has a little mini SD card. You could put all your music in, plug it in here, play through there. It's got an analog 3.5mm jack in case you want to plug it into your headphone jack of your phone. So you've got 3 different ways of getting music into this. Now for file formats, it supports MP3 and WMA, which is great. I mean, you're not just limited to MP3. You can put very high resolution audio through this device. And it weighs about 1 pound, and it's 7 by 2 by 2, so it's very compact. You could put it by your ear, you could carry it with you. I guess a woman could put it in her purse if she really wanted to. And let me just tell you, I enjoyed listening to this. I brought it out for my kids. We put it down on the desk, and it was playing loud enough in our family room where you didn't even know you were listening to a little compact speaker. In fact, let me give you a little demo here. I'm going to turn this on.
Waiting for connection.
Now I already have it paired up with my phone. And I'm going to play, I guess, a little Donald Fagen I have on my phone. That's loud. Now obviously you can't really gauge sound quality over a YouTube video, but I just wanted to at least show you how loud this thing can play relative to my voice that you're hearing now. And if you place this on a shelf or a table, you actually get boundary gain by being near a surface, so you get even more bass. I never found myself wanting more bass from a product of this size. It literally blows the doors off the Bose speaker that I've had, and I compared them directly. I brought it into one of my yoga classes, and I just said, do you mind putting my speaker in its place of your Bose? And they did that for me, and they were blown away. And these people are not audiophiles, but they could recognize that there was a difference. And the fact of the matter that this is only $120, you're saving yourself a lot of money compared to some of the competitor products. Not just the Bose, there's other players in this market space, you know, Sony and a couple other brands in this market that are around $200, sometimes even more. RBH has a winner here, and I don't think that this will be the last portable Bluetooth speaker that they'll make based on how good this is. And it's got some great features. I mean, you can answer your phone call from it. You know, you could control your volume, you could control your tracks, pausing it, playing, advancing. So it's got everything you would expect from a Bluetooth speaker. And the fact of the matter is that it's got good sound quality, and it's got the name brand behind it, because you know, based on our past coverage of their products, that RBH is more of an engineering-driven company more than a marketing-driven company. So you really are getting the nuts and bolts that you want in a product like this. And all I can tell you is it's making me, I guess, take a second look at portable speakers like this, because I've always kind of tossed them on the side, not really interested. I'm very interested in this product, and I love taking it with me. I take it outside with me. I've been using this, you know, if I'm at the gym and I just don't want to have a pair of headphones with me. It's just, you'll find yourself using a product like this more often when it sounds good. So guys, let me know what you think. What Bluetooth speaker are you using? If you happen to get this, please comment below and tell me what you think. Tell me if you're as blown away as I was. I think for $120, it's a no-brainer. I hope that you guys take a look at it and you give me some feedback and let me know what other products you would like us to cover. And guys, until next time, keep listening and do it portably if you can.